Welcome into WCSN's post-game coverage of Arizona State men's basketball with Tyler Manion. I'm Jack Lautaret. Tyler, it looked pretty good for the Sun Devils going into halftime. They were tied. It was looking all right. Second half, they crumbled. What happened to this Sun Devil team in the second half?
Crumbled is a great way to put it, Jack. So there was two things that I thought really stood out. First of all, they stopped giving the ball to Romello White. It says on the stat sheet he scored 19 points. It says on the stat sheet 10 of those were in the second half. That stats lie there, Jack. I'm not going to lie to you. They didn't give him the ball enough. And because of that, what was happening was they were taking too many three-point shots. We know this team can't shoot, right? That's something that we've seen throughout this entire season. That proved true tonight. First half, looking great. Only took 4 threes. You're thinking, wow, this team learned their lesson. Fantastic. Good for Bobby Hurley and co. Second half, Jack, they took 19 threes. Now, all you can say about that is they clearly didn't learn their lesson. They only made 4 of them. So again, proves that they are not the best shooting team and they need to play to their strengths being, at this moment in time, Romello White.
Yeah, and you talked about Romello White. He was their strength tonight, having the best game of anyone on the court. What did he do right tonight in all of this negative for the Sun Devils?
So him and Remy Martin scored 44 of the team's 61 points. Remy had 25, Romello had 19. In all the games that Romello has done well in this season, Jack, he's been just the biggest, strongest guy on the court. We know he's 6'9", probably more of a power forward than a center if he eventually goes and plays basketball after college. But here he's playing center for this team, and when he gets a guy that's not a center, tonight he's going up against Evan Batty, who's not a center as well, he dominates. He did it again tonight. He's proved it all season against the lesser teams. He did it against Georgia as well, and he's doing that day in, day out against these guys that aren't natural centers, that just don't have that big length against him. So he gets his big body down there. He gets grown man rebounds. I mean, he's making these dudes look small. He puts them back up through contact. He finishes. And he scores, he gets rebounds, he plays defense. I mean, these games where he's not playing against a natural center, Jack, he's dominating.
He is dominating, but it's time to move on. They got Utah coming in here next week. Remy Martin talked about it. Bobby Hurley talked about it. They talked about moving on to Utah this Saturday. What do they need to do to get ready for this team to potentially come out with a W?
So they're cleaning up behind us right now, Jack. Tomorrow night, they got gymnastics in here. Gymnastics versus UC Irving. Got to plug the gymnastics content, go to Cronkite Sports for that. After that, like you said, Utah comes in Saturday, just 2 days from now. This team has to put this game behind them. I know it's going to be tough. I've never seen, in 2 years of covering this team, Jack, I've never seen a more dejected Remy Martin than I did in that press conference after the game. He was dejected. That's the best word to describe it, and he's got to put it behind him, and he knows it. He took complete onus for the entire game, said this was on me, this was on me, this was on me, over and over again. To every question that was asked almost, he's got to put it behind him. The rest of the team has to put it behind him, and the rest of the team that I just spoke of, they need to step up, Jack. Only 5 Sun Devils scored tonight. 3 of them combining for 17 points, and 2 of them for the other 44. That's Martin and Romello White, as I said earlier. So those 3 need to step up. And the rest of the team does, too. You can't just have 5 guys scoring a game. That's just a starting lineup. They play like 10 or 11 guys each night, Jack. So, I mean, look, the whole team's got to step up and just simply shoot less threes. Like, Sun Devil fans, that's all you can wish for. They got to shoot less threes.
Shooting less threes. And, guys, it's time for the Sun Devils to move on. And it's time for us to move on out. You see behind us, they're getting ready for the gymnastics meet tomorrow. We got to get out of here. Thank you so much for taking the time to check out our content. For Tyler Manion, I'm Jack Lautaret. You can check out all of our men's basketball content all season long on CronkiteSports.com.